Ave Satanis. Hail Satan. Hail Father Satan. Hail King Lucifer. Hail Lord Belial. Hail Lord Leviathan. Hail beautiful Queen Lilith. And I mean hail... Hey! 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 I'm just waking up the fucking neighbors. The ones that are gone to bed. But, yeah, hail Satan. Just give me a sec there. Hail Satan, brothers and sisters. Hail Father Satan. Hail King Asmodee. Hail King Asmodeus. Hail King Lucifer. Hail Father Satan. Hail Lord Leviathan. Hail Lord Belial. He who walks between the worlds. And hail beautiful Queen Lilith, the true mother of all demons. The true queen of the night. And when I say mother of all demons, I mean every single demon in existence. The demons that are known, the ones that are known to us, and the ones that are unknown to us, which I am sure that there are quite a few, and I'll even go as far as say billions, or zillions, or quadrillions. Not millions, billions. Or zillions, or trillions. I'm willing to bet I'll even go that far. And say that many. But, that being said, I hope every one of my brothers and sisters, my true brothers and sisters that is, I hope you're all having a good night. Because right now it's a little past 11 here in Ontario, Canada. It's a little past 11 p.m. Heading towards 12. Some fucking reflections from the lights, eh? Like in the nighttime. Even in the daytime, it's... Well, with this phone anyway, because my iPhone is like kind of zigzagged all over the place because where I dropped it. I dropped it just after I got it and I busted the fucking screen, the whole right side. This part right here, I don't know if you can see my finger or not. No, actually you can't. But this part right here, I fucked up the whole side of my screen. I cracked the screen to pieces. But I can still use the phone, but I don't. I just use it for doing videos on. I got a new phone after I busted this one. Cost me $500 and some odd for a fucking phone. I was gonna get an iPhone, but then I was looking at their phones there, and I was looking at the LG phones. So I got the LG 6, which was at the time, was it only like 5 months ago? Yeah, it was about 6 months ago. Yeah, because it was the winter, so it was about 6 months ago. Yeah, it's about, what's this, May? This June, April, May, April. Let me see here. May, April, March, February, January. Yeah, it was December I got it. Excuse me. I just had to farty. But anyway, that's not what I was going to do the video about. I want to do the video on... is that 3 fucking cop cars? Where the fuck are they going? No reason for them to come here where I'm to. None. Them days are over for me. Long, long time ago. But anyway, that's not what I came out to do the video about. It's dark because the light on this phone won't... I can't get the light to work either for some reason. Like to do videos. For some reason I can't get the light on this phone to work. So I decided just to come out anyway and do one. A short one. I noticed, like, I never really noticed, I guess, that's not the way to put it. But there's a lot of... I had a question the other day asked me about... And actually, a person asked me today. This person asked me the exact same question today. Like why I choose Satan. I choose Satan because he's the true God of this world. Hail Satan. That's a proven fact. He's the true God of this world. He's the true Lord of darkness. He don't put up with no bullshit. He don't, you know, he's been taking shit from other people, right? For years and years and years, okay? For centuries, decades, millennials. He's been taking crap. I gotta get a couple more tattoos too, soon. Within the next month, I'd say. I had to get Lord Belial and Lord Astaroth's sigil on me. I think Lord Astaroth, definitely Lord Belial's. But anyway, yeah, the reason why I chose Satanism, Father Satan chose me. I was chose when I was born, okay? When I was probably chose as soon as I entered my mother's womb. You know, and with that, the race was on, as they put it. But anyway, yeah, I love Satanism. Okay. I love my belief in Satanism. Okay, traditional, spiritual, theistic. I love being a demonolator because I love working with demons, and that fits in with Satanism perfectly. I love necromancy. I really do love necromancy. I've always been fascinated with necromancy. Always have been. Call it kinky, call it whatever, but no, I don't make love to the dead. Okay? But I am a dark sorcerer, and yes, I do work necromancy. But I ain't that far that I'm a necrophiliac. Okay? I might be a nymphomaniac, but I'm definitely not a necrophiliac. That being said, I love Father Satan for, forever. That's what it seems like. But I can promise you this right now, and I can tell you this right now, Satan has been my God all my life, man. And he always will be, no matter what, because he's so good to me. Sure, I have my bad days, right? Every day is not perfect for everyone. You know, everybody has their bad days. I don't care who they are. I don't care where they live. I don't care how much money they have. You know, everybody has their bad days. And I mean everybody. You know, you can be a multi-billionaire. Or even a trillionaire. And you're still going to have days that you're fucking, you know, that are sour and so, you know, hateful days. Just days that, you know, days that are gone. Days that you just hate. It happens to everybody. I don't care who you are. But I always try, the way I am, this is me, okay? Like, I'm being honest here. I'm honest with all my videos anyway. The way I am is, I try to be a happy person. Okay? And Father Satan and my great patron Demon King Asmodeus helped me out in that area a great lot. A big, big lot. Believe you me, and I'm not just saying it, I truly mean it. They help me out a lot, and I know there's many other demons and demonesses, ancient gods that do the exact same thing. Because without them, I have no idea where I would be. I do, and I'm being honest. Without me being a traditional Satanist, theistic Satanist, spiritual Satanist, and without me being without Father Satan in my life and the demonic, I'd be dead. I would have been dead in my 20s. I'll say early 20s too. Before I struck 23. I'll say before I even hit 23. maybe, no, before that even, too. I'd say before 21. 22 for sure. Before 21, I will say. Like, if I had to put a guess on it, right? I'll say before 22. I would have been, I either would have, because I was really heavy into drugs, right? Like when I was younger, late teens, early 20s, stuff like that, I was like really heavy into drugs. And not just fucking, I don't even consider pot a drug, okay? I don't consider pot a drug, you know, hash oil, anything like that. I don't even consider that stuff, you know, hashish, hash, pot, hash oil. I don't even consider that a drug. Not, I do, but I don't. Especially the pot, because it's legal now. So obviously, it's not, you know, it's nothing like it used to be back when I was doing it. But I should have been dead a million times over, man. Especially when I had my Harley. When I had my Harley years ago, like I mean many years ago, when I was in my early 20s. Like very early 20s too at that. I used to go places in different towns down home, drive for hours, drive back, and I'd drive back like 3, 4, 5, well not 3, like, you know, 8, 9 o'clock the next morning, 10 o'clock the next morning, after being up all night on a drug and after being up all night on a drug and alcohol binge for 2 or 3 days, and then I'd drive home, and I wouldn't even know how I got home. The same thing when I had my car, last car I had. Actually, it was the first car I had too. The first car I ever owned was a 1980 Ford Fairmont. But in saying that, I only paid $1,100 for it, right? And believe you me, I have my fun in it, man. Same thing when I had my Harley. I loved it. I really did love it, man. But anyway, that got nothing to do with, you know, but one of the main reasons why I joined Satanism, it's not like I joined Satanism. You don't join Satanism. People that say they join Satanism, okay, be it theistic, traditional, spiritual, whatever, you know, or demonolatry or necromancy or whatever, you don't join Satanism. You're called. You're called by Father Satan and the demonic. And you're born a Satanist, in my honest opinion. You don't just join Satanism. It's not a country club. It's not Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or Cubs or Cubs or anything like that. It's a way of life. It's everything. It's the way you live. It's the way you express yourself when you're out in public. It's the way you express yourself when you're in your own home by yourself. If you're by yourself in your own place, it's doing satanic and demonic rituals, because in my honest opinion, and I'm being 100% real, which I am on every one of my videos, if you do not, okay, listen. Now, if anybody watches this video, I really want them to hear this part, because it's very important to me. And actually, it's very important to their path. If they're on the left-hand path, or if they claim they're on the left-hand path, okay? Now, if people who claim they're on the left-hand path, or people who claim that they're a Satanist, or a demonolator, or a necromancer, or whatever kind of Satanist you are, if they claim that they're traditional Satanists, spiritual Satanists, theistic Satanists, I don't consider LaVeyan's Satanism. I don't even put that into consideration, because they're all atheists, or they say they are. But I'm willing to bet that there are some pockets, like the pockets of people here and there, like little groups maybe, like that really are true Satanists, but they just won't come out and say it. So basically, they're just... So basically, if they're true... Say they act as they're true Satanists, and they don't come out and do it. They don't admit it to the public, or admit it to other people, okay? Obviously, they're hypocrites. They're hypocrites, and they're ashamed to let people know that they're Satanists. True, sinister Satanists, I mean. So, anybody, in my opinion, I do not care who the person is. I don't care if the person has $1 billion in the bank, or if the person has an overdraft of $500 in the bank, and they're tapped right out. They're completely tapped, okay? I honestly believe that if they, meaning the ones who, you know, they say they're Satanists, but they don't do any satanic rituals or demonic rituals or anything like that, they're not a Satanist. I do not care who the person is, male or female. I do not care what kind of house they live in. I do not care what kind of job they have. I do not care anything about them. If they're a Satanist, they're a Satanist. If they're not a Satanist, they're not a Satanist. If they do satanic rituals and demonic rituals and pay homage and honor and respect Father Satan and all of the demonic, then they're true Satanists. If they do it correctly and if they're very sinister. But, in my honest opinion, and I don't give a fuck who, if anybody likes it or not, I really don't care. And I'm not joking when I say that, I mean it. If you're a true Satanist, you're a true Satanist. If you're a true Satanist, you do rituals. You do rituals, you pay homage to Father Satan every day, multiple times a day. You know, I talk to Father Satan all the time. Now, that's not saying I'm doing rituals all the time, but I still talk to Father Satan and the demonic all the time. If I got something on my mind that's bothering me, it's not like I got any, you know, I don't have a brother or sister nowhere close that I can talk to. So, what I do is I just talk to Father Satan. I just have a chat with Father Satan like I'm, you know. And then, of course, if somebody sees me and asks me, oh, you're talking to yourself. What are you doing? Someone sees you. Oh, there's something wrong with you because you're talking to yourself. No, I'm not talking to myself at all. I'm talking to either my patron, my great patron demon, King Asmodeus, or I'm talking to my great true God, my Father, my Lord, Dark Lord and Master, Father Satan, or I'm talking to King Lucifer, or I'm talking to Queen Lilith, or I'm talking to King, you know, like I said, King Asmodeus, King Asmodee, King Paimon, Lord Vereen, King Azazel, Lord Beelzebub, Lord Berith, any of the demonic. And I mean any. I mean every demon. I talk to them. You know, and I know when I talk to them, like even if I'm just walking, even if I'm like out like I'm doing right now, making a video. Okay? If I was talking to the demonic, which I do when I make videos, I can guarantee you right now, they hear me. They hear me. I'm not saying that I'm going to have Lucifer stood up, or Father Satan stood up, or Lord Belial, or Lord Pazuzu, or King Asmodeus, or King Asmodee, Lord Beelzebub, King Pazuzu, King Azazel, Queen Lilith, you know, Lord Furfur, Lord Croxel, Lord Dandelion. I'm not saying that they're going to be stood up 3 feet from me. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I'm going to have a full manifestation of a demon in front of me when I'm just chit-chatting, right? But, do I get answers? Yes, I get answers. And I'm not schizophrenic, so don't even go that route, okay? Don't even go down that road and say that. Don't even go down that road and think that, oh, this guy's schizophrenic, this guy's mentally ill, he's psychologically ill, he got schizophrenia, bipolar, he's in psychosis, you know, he got this, he got that. No, sorry. I got Father Satan in here. Okay? I got every demon in the kingdom of hell, in the halls of hell in here. Do I worship every demon? You're fucking right, I do. Am I ashamed of what my belief system? Hell no. I'm more proud of my belief system than what I would be if I was a fucking Zion. Which will never happen, but I'm just saying. And because a friend of mine asked me the other night, this is a good one. She asked me the other night if I gotta go in and grab a cigarette, and I'll finish my video then when I come back out. Okay? A friend of mine asked me the other night, okay? I had to grab a smoke, guys. Take a taste of Sprite. Oh, Sprite, it does the body good. Pepsi earlier. But anyway, I just gotta light my cigarette, guys. Then I'll get into it. Fuck, 21 minutes in the video already. Oh. Oh, that tastes good. But anyway. Is he out? Yeah, he is still. He's out, yeah. But anyway, that light, a reflection of the light on my phone, that aggravates me, man, a lot. But anyway, to get back to my video and what I was saying. Yeah, I was asked, why do I worship Satan? Number one, freedom. You guys, whatever freedom you want, just as long as you don't do something stupid and end up in jail like an idiot. Okay? But if you do something stupid like that and wind up in jail or in prison or wherever, it's your own fault. You got nobody to blame for it but yourself. And that's a fact. If you go out and do something stupid and end up with charges on you, it's your own fault. And that's a fact. But that being said, I love Satanism. Father Satan chose me. Okay? And I'm very, 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 very glad that he did. I really am. I'm not joking. I'm not bullshitting. I'm very glad that he did. Because, number one, like I said, freedom. Freedom to do whatever pretty much we want, just as long as we don't break the law and get caught. Okay? That's number one. Number two, if we do what we're led to do by Father Satan and our patron demon or matron demon and all demonic, we know for sure that Father Satan is going to be with us if we do rituals, okay? If we do satanic and demonic rituals, alright? Which, if you are a true sinister Satanist, you have to do. And I don't care who thinks what. I really don't care. I'm just telling you like it is. I'm just calling a spade a spade. If we are true sinister Satanists, okay? We have to do rituals. Otherwise, you're not. Unless you're in the hospital and you're sick. That's the only way out of that one. Even if you're inside doing time, okay? And I did my time, believe you me. I did a dime. And I fucking hated it. I hated every minute of it. But you gotta blend into your environment, right? But I survived it. But the only way I did survive was through Father Satan and through the demonic. I can guarantee you that, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Father Satan and the demonic are the ones that helped me through that. And that being said, I also would like to say that along with the freedom, you know, if you're not married, right, just say you're single, and you don't have a woman, you can have sex with whoever you want to have it with. Willingly. Not forcibly, willingly. Because that's one thing I would never do. Never did, and I never will. Force myself onto another woman. Or if a female or woman that I'm with is drunk or high, okay? If a woman I'm with is drunk, okay? Number one, if she's fucking drunk, like to the point that she don't know what she's doing, I'm not going to have sex with her. Like a lot of guys would. Especially a lot of Zion guys. They definitely would. Because in my eyes, in my point of view, if a woman is unable to say yes or no, like to sex or whatever, that's called rape. Where I come from. That's called rape. In my opinion, that's rape. That's the same thing as if there was a woman walking up the street or walking in a trail or something and you were hit away and you smacked her on the back of the head with a rock and dragged her in the woods. It's no difference. Well, a little bit of difference, but not much. The only thing that's different is the situation. So that's one thing that's definitely out. But I can guarantee you this, my true brothers and sisters that I have in Father Satan, on my sinister path, it's an individual path, okay? And it's a very lonely path. And I'm not joking. When I say lonely, I mean very, very lonely. Because where I live, I don't know, I think there's like 80, probably, maybe 100,000 people. Like, in 5 or 6 towns in like a little county, right? But it's not considered a county. I'm willing to bet that... Actually, I'm not willing to bet, I know. I know that I'm the only Satanist here. Or if I'm not, the other ones are... Or if there's more here, which I honestly do not think there is. If there is, the other ones are afraid to come out and say they are. Which means they're ashamed of... Which means they're afraid to... Which means they're denying Father Satan and King Lucifer and all of the demonic, which means that Father Satan, King Lucifer, beautiful Queen Lilith, and every demon and every demoness in existence are going to deny you when the time comes. So why in the hell would you even consider yourself a Satanist? If you're going to deny Father Satan, don't even call yourself a Satanist. You're just wasting time, and you're just making yourself look like an idiot. That's like the people that, the ones that are in the Church of Satan. Why the hell use Father Satan's name when you're denying that Father Satan is even exists? When you're denying the fact that our true Father and God, Lord Satan, our true Lord and Dark Lord and Master, who has been ridiculed and stuff said, there's nothing under this sun that has not been said. Nothing in the world that has not been said about Father Satan. And I mean in a bad way. By all the Zions. Which to me is ridiculous. And anybody that uses Father Satan's name that is not a true sinister Satanist and do rituals. You have to do rituals to be a Satanist. You have to be. And I love doing rituals. And you know why I love doing rituals? Because I feel the presence of Father Satan or whichever demonic entity that I'm working with at that particular time. And I love it. And I'm not joking. When I say I love it, I mean I really do love it. There is no feeling in this world that you can feel when you feel the true, honest, 100% presence of Father Satan, Father God Satan, King Lucifer, Lord Belial, Lord King Pazuzu, King Asmodeus, King Asmodee, King Azazel, Lord Beelzebub, Lord Belberith, any of the demonic, any demon or any demoness in existence. When you feel their fucking true presence, you know it. You know it. You know it. There's no question about it. So anybody that says that they're a Satanist, and I don't care, this is for anybody that says that they're a Satanist and they're not. They don't do rituals. They don't do satanic or demonic rituals. They're not a Satanist in my honest opinion. I don't care who the person is. If they don't do rituals, and if they don't do fucking satanic rituals and demonic rituals, in my honest opinion, you're not a Satanist. You're a fake, a phony, a keyboard Satanist. And in my honest opinion, the ones in the Church of Satan that don't believe in Father Satan and don't believe in any of the demonic, in my honest opinion, none of them are Satanists either. Not in my honest opinion. Why? And they're mocking Father Satan by using Father Satan's name, which to me is 100% bullshit. You don't use Father Satan's name when you don't even consider yourself a Satanist. That's a crock of shit, every bit of it. And this video got way too long for what I thought. It's like 11:30. It's like 32-minute video so far almost. Anyway, with that, I gotta let you go. Ave Satanas, Ave Lucifer. It's supposed to pour rain here tomorrow. It's supposed to start tonight and pour rain tomorrow. 90% chance, which means it'll be raining the whole fucking day. That sucks. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Ave Satanas, Ave Lucifer, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Lord Astaroth, Ave Lord Beelzebub, Ave Lord Pazuzu, King Pazuzu, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave King Asmodeus. And I'll talk to you next, my brothers and sisters. I love my true sinister brothers and sisters 100%. And I'll talk to you next, guys.